Hey, beautiful. Let's get a reading for you. Let's get some guidance from Spirit about the situation of yours. What's really going on here? What is it that you need to know? Oh, look at the moon. So, at the heart of this situation, at the heart of this person's behavior, action, we've got the moon. Um, Usually, the message I get around the moon is very different, but my guides are saying that this is a regression. You know, like how when you do a past life regression, or when you have hypnosis done and you're taken to a period in your life where the root of that trigger resides, the exact moment where that self-concept, that identity was formed. The experience that this person is having with you or has had with you of late has done this. It's taking them very, very deep into their psyche, very deep into their shadow, into the center of a dark identity, a dark persona, a dark perception, concept of this of humanity that they have to face within themselves. They have called forth healing that very thing, seeing the change. But this is, they're being taken deep into their shadow. That's what this is about. They've got to go back down this bridge that has been burnt again because this person thinks they didn't fully heal. They didn't fully heal. They didn't fully meet with the part of themselves. Spirit's given me a word for this. I can't figure it out. It's a type of a distortion. Hmm. In a past experience where it felt like their life had fallen apart, through that process, there was an initiation for them to meet the version of themselves that they were coming face to face with in that experience, um, but to meet that part of themselves, and they did not do that. It was too much for them to comprehend at the time. So there's a deeper layer of this that they need to face, and it's a shadow. That's what this is about. You know, when we experience things, it's easy to separate. It's easy to separate between what's yours, what's mine, what you've done. And most of the time, we're just trying to cope with the remnants of what we've experienced and to try and forgive the other person. But very seldom do we see the version of that person is acting out. So if they're acting like a villain, if they're acting like whatever the role they're playing in that experience, that they're mirroring a version of you that you are avoiding, that you've suppressed. Many of us don't even get to that layer. Many of us don't get there. And because it's hard to face shadows. We're just trying to cope. And like I say, for this person, it felt like the entire world was torn apart. It's like the spirit showing me the world exploded and then came back together and imploded, and then they had to learn to carry on from there. And whatever they've experienced with you of late, some unprocessed stuff has come into the surface. It's also symbolic of their calling because they've got to face some of how that shows up systemically as well. So it's very deep work, and it's work Spirit is saying that they have to go and do with their with the keepers of their sacred process. So, for example, if they're a female, then the red tent, that sacred circle where they go and work with their priestesses. If they're a masculine, where they go into the woods with the priests, with the elders. Yeah, this is about their wish fulfillment. The universe knows what they want, but in order for them to have these 3 swords needed to be brought to the surface, and you were the person that has, that's your calling. You expose skeletons. You walk into a house, and you can take this figuratively, but if resonates with you, you know what I'm talking about, and you will sense there's something in the wall, and then you decide the wall needs to be knocked down. And everybody in the house will be like, why are you destroying the wall? And then when the wall is getting knocked down, they'll realize how many bones and skeletons and secrets are hidden behind that wall. They won't like you for it. They won't like you for it because for a while they're going to be stuck on the fact that on the trauma and the emotional response of and the financial impact and the inconvenience. And then eventually they'll realize, gosh, thank goodness this person came along and knocked this door down. It was the reason why so many things were going wrong. And you can expect to receive a message from this person telling you exactly that. I'm really pissed off about the fact that the wall got knocked down. And I wasn't ready to face it, but thank you for knocking the wall down because I feel like it's setting me free. All right, beautiful. For you, I send you a virtual hug. I send you an energetic hug because you have been doing this in people's lives where you expose the shadows, you expose the darkness, you expose the inversion, you expose what's hidden, the illusions, and then you get backlash for it instead of a thanks. Queen of Wands. I feel like this is your energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and Louis. Why did I want to say Louis? Louis. For you too, this leads to a breakthrough. Yes, you have a fire that is incredible, an incredible force to behold. Not many have the capacity to behold it. But do not put your fire into question because of other people's capacity to be able to handle things. Okay, beautiful. That is your message. If it's your message, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you still don't know what the hell I'm talking about, it was not your message. Love and light. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.